Alright, if you're watching this after the fact, I don't know if I can edit out this first part, but I need to copy this link, put it in Patreon, so sit tight. So I'm live now, but I never know the best way to do this. Share.
You have to do it like that?
I don't know how the best way is.
Oh, nice.
Wait, here. Copy link. Okay, posted it, so maybe people will start showing up now, maybe-ish, we'll see. It's weird because I do this unlisted for Patreon people. Well, there's some of them on already. So it doesn't like broadcast to YouTube, so people have to like get an email and then come and click it.
You have to click the actual link to actually get into it.
Yeah. We got 10 people though. What's up? Are you guys here watching that? Oh, so got your holster sick, man. Glad you like it.
Yeah, lighting stuff, man.
So we'll try and chat here on YouTube, but I do have Patreon pulled up in my laptop as well. And I'll sit tight for a couple more minutes before I get into like the giveaway. Yeah, so we're giving away 2 belts today to 556 people. I have those people exported. Yeah, this is a shirt that I tried a while back. I'm the last line of defense. I was thinking about making it. Probably will one day. I don't know, what do you think? Or just say last line of defense, or I am the last line of defense. It's stupid that it flips it. I don't get that. And it's stupid that the chat thing goes away. Show live chat messages. Alright, what's going on, guys? So, website update. Yeah, I guess to update you on holster business, I'm opening a cookie right now. Big surprise, right? To update you on website stuff, I have found some holster help, which I kind of mentioned in a video a while back, to help me run things. I'm still making most of the holsters. I'm making most of all of the holsters. So I hired some help to help me with certain parts. So hopefully I can ramp up production because my demand is too high right now. How's it going, guys? And once my help is spun up, then I'm gonna launch a website. And yeah, hat update is, so I was working with FlexFit Direct about with their embroidery options and stuff, and my friend Philip, you guys know Philip, he got a hat from some fishing company, and they had a really sweet like PVC thing, and it wasn't embroidery, so I asked if FlexFit could do that, and they said no. So maybe you're a Patreon, maybe you're not, one of my fans, I guess, reached out and said I have a wholesale account with these companies that do a bunch of stuff. So I sent him the picture of what I'm looking for, and he's asking them if they can do it. This like cool, it's kind of more modern. It's like the PVC patch equivalent of embroidered patches, but on hats. So I'm gonna put a really small LED logo on the multicam black hat. And through his distributor that he has access to, I have more options. So I'm looking into it. My teeth look kind of funny in this light. Anyway, yeah, sorry for the delay on that, but I'm working on it, working on hat stuff. Feel free to ask questions. This chat thing goes away pretty fast, but we're gonna try to keep updating it. All right, so what time is it? 8:05. I think I'm gonna go ahead and do the giveaway thing. How did I do this last time? I think I pointed the camera at the thing so you guys could see. So let me pull that up, get a random number generator going. I'm here with Danny. He's my friend. He's on Instagram. Tell him about yourself.
Yeah, I run Gun DMC on Instagram, so if you're not following me, go check it out.
Gun DMC, you could just search Gun DMC, but it's really Gun DMC _
Yeah.
at the end.
I think if you start typing gun, I should pop up.
Yeah. You can just look at who I follow and search gun, and he'll be there. Okay. Annual budget. That's not what I'm looking for.
Oh yeah, these messages go away quick.
I know, so I gotta keep hitting it. And then, yeah. So where are all you guys? What are you guys up to? Are any of you at NRA, annual meeting? There's not many of you. Must not be a good time. What is it? Oh, it's Friday night. People are out doing things, huh?
What time is it back home?
7 o'clock for me, 6 o'clock for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so we have 2 to 294.
Now, do these people have to be on
Nah.
to win?
So you guys don't have to be on to win. Anything you guys want to see at... Oh yeah, it's Cinco de Mayo. This is the worst live feed. Anyways, you guys can watch this after for those of you that are out doing things. I would be home.
Wait, it's Cinco de Mayo tomorrow though, right?
Oh yeah, Cinco de Mayo weekend though.
Yeah.
Everyone's starting early. So, random number generator. So we got 2 winners coming up. I held out 3. I don't know why, but we have 2 winners coming up. So we're going...
Can't get it. Married with...
Oh yeah,
3-year-old.
man.
This is
Well,
my
thanks for
excitement for the
hanging out.
weekend.
I'll be at NRAAM tomorrow. Gotta see that Vertex booth.
Alright.
Yeah, so if you are gonna be at NRA annual meeting, I'm gonna be at the Vertex booth at 10 a.m. And some other people, Warrior Poet Society is gonna be there. I actually just chose that time because I wanna talk to him, Warrior Poet Society, John Lavelle. If you know him, I wanna talk to him about some training opportunities and stuff. So I was just like, you know what? I'm just gonna go to the booth and say I'm gonna be there the same time he's there, and that'll work. All right, so 2 to 294. This is what we're doing. 294, and just so you can see it, New Mexico, what's up? Let me flip this. So these are gonna be the 2 winners of the belts. We'll say the first one wins the Snake Eater Tactical, and the second one wins the Blue Alpha. All right, so first winner is 115. 115. Dun 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 dun. Is Brett Mull. So Brett, man, if you're here, congrats. I was smart this time and hid all the information. Last time I did this, it was like I highlighted it and it like showed their address and everything, and I was like, oh man, I'm such a noob.
That's not good.
Okay, so Brett, congrats, Snake Eater Tactical Belt. Now we have one more winner for the Blue Alpha, 198. 198. Dun, 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 dun. All right. 198 is Sean Hirs. Sean,
Congrats to the two.
congrats. Blue Alpha. Okay. These giveaways are going to be getting better and better as I do more Patreon, you know? Because I'll figure this out. This is my second month. Like, I've only been doing Patreon for about a month and a week now. But yeah, cool. 2 belts, 2 winners. Congrats. Those are all the 556 guys, donors. So thanks for chipping in. So we're at an Airbnb right here in Dallas. Got in last night, pretty late. Danny's from Seattle, so he flew in about the same time we met at the airport. Came here. Already got one. Hope it's treating you well, man. Talon, Sai. You guys might know him from YouTube.
More collabs between LLOD and Talon this weekend.
Yeah, so he'll be here. He's getting in tonight. Yeah, so he's getting in tonight, and then QVO Tactical, my other another friend, another holster maker, makes good stuff. Yeah, probably not as good as my holsters. he makes OWB holsters and stuff too. So if you're looking for a different one, sorry as my finger keeps going over here. It's because this chat, like, YouTube Live is so stupid.
Yeah, then we got Mike from Ventura Munition.
Mike from Ventura Munitions, who I've never met, but he's gonna come stay with us. So we're cramming a bunch of guys into this Airbnb. Danny and I have it to ourselves tonight, or last night, and then Talon's coming tonight, and then 2 more guys, and we're gonna we claimed all the good spots, so then they'll get the bad spots later.
First come, first serve.
We got some wings. So NR, I think, finished at like 6. We took an Uber or a Lyft back here. Got some wings. Came back here.
Loaded baked potatoes. What is it? Loaded mashed potatoes?
Mm-hmm. Some things from NRA annual meeting is usually companies make their big announcements for. How's my audio, by the way? Hopefully audio's all right. So most companies make their big announcement, kind of new product launches and stuff at SHOT Show. And some companies announce new stuff at this show. And there's SHOT Show's crazy. SHOT Show, you'd need like 3 weeks to see everything. NRA annual meeting, you could probably do it in like 3 days if you're motivated. I think I saw most of the stuff I wanted to see today, but going tomorrow and then part of the day on Sunday. If you follow me on Instagram, I posted a couple things. The coolest thing for me is the Magpul has announced their bipod. So Magpul's making a bipod. Super lightweight, solid. Function is my favorite of any bipod that's out so far. Looks good.
It's a clean, simple design.
Clean, lightweight, solid.
Must have.
So I don't have bipods on miniguns, but I just built a gun, and it has an AccuTac bipod on it because I wanted to try it. Spoiler alert, I'd wait for the Magpul one to come out.
Summer, right? They think Magpul was saying summer launch?
They think it's coming out, yeah. All right, sorry. We got chat, goes away instantly. QVO's dope. Talk to guys into making Vertex Delta shorts. I ran the Gamut Plus for a year and love it. Yeah, so I'm wearing my Gamut Plus. Apparently, I didn't know. Dan said I'm the only person that has the blue Gamut bag. Only one?
Exclusivity.
And I was giving him a hard time because all their other brand people that they send stuff to, they're all in videos, and he reposts them, and I'm like, why not me, Dan? Why not me? And he was hooing and hawing. He's like, well, you got the only blue Vertex bag. I was like, okay.
So you're gonna have to wear it.
Yeah.
Around.
Another cool thing is you guys asked me to do polymer 80 builds for a long time. I have 2 polymer 80 frames sitting at home that I need to build. I just haven't had the time. I have a 19 and a 17. And I swung by the P80 booth today and they have a 26 frame coming out, which is cool because it has an accessory rail on it. So previously it's like, yeah, you could build a P80 and maybe you live in California and it makes sense and blah, blah, blah. But there's like not really a differentiating factor. There wasn't a real reason to run a Glock, like a polymer 80 frame versus a Glock frame unless you needed the 80% action. But now with the new 26 frame, if you want a 26 that has an accessory rail, now that's going to be an option, and that is sweet. The problem is there's not really any blank slides you can get for 26s right now, but they are working on that, inside scoop, and those should be out. They haven't announced them yet, or they couldn't really give me any details, but they'll probably be out in a couple weeks. So that's cool, and I don't know.
Dude, I mean,
anything else cool? Oh, they have a frame that's 19 grip, 17 length as well. So if you're into a 17 length slide with a 19 length grip, polymer 80, that's an option too.
Yeah, that 26 is, I think it's a big deal because I carry a 26 like 80%.
Yeah, I don't know, for those of you that are longtime fans or like have been following me for a while, I used to carry a 26 and took some low light stuff and decided I need to carry a gun that accepts a weapon light. That was before the TLR6 was available, but even the TLR6 isn't a great option for a 26, I think. So I upped it to a 19 because it had the accessory rail. But if I could have got a G26 with an accessory rail that I could put a legit light on, I might still be carrying the 26. So it's kind of a big deal for me. So I'm gonna plan on picking one of those up. I don't know. So I said in a video before, like, I reached out to Polymer 80 and was like, hey, would you guys be interested in sending out a thing? You know, they're only like 120 bucks, but I'm like, why do I have a YouTube if I can't use my influence to get deals or discounts or free stuff for more content on the channel? Anyways, they said no. And I was kind of like, okay. I mean, I've seen all these YouTube channels with like 5,000 subscribers that you're sending stuff out to, but whatever, it's cool. So anyways, I bought a couple myself because no big deal. Anyways, I was telling that guy there, and he was like, what, really? We didn't send you that? And I was like, no, man. So maybe he'll send me a 26.
He's saying that the guy that you talked to is no longer there.
Yeah, I think it sounds like they fired the guy that I must have talked to previously. And so now they're like doing better. Sorry, chats are going away here. What's up, Bobby? Are you doing M&P Olight Val 1200? I don't know if... Oh, the 1200 Lumen. No, I'm not doing PL2 holsters. I'm doing PL mini holsters right now, which is the best because you can charge them in my holster. Yeah, working on P10C holsters. Final protos, I think, of those are good. So P10C holsters are going into full production, followed by P10C with PL Mini, followed by P10C with APLC, followed by P10C with TLR7. And then I think I'm going to be doing a couple of Glock lefties, which I haven't been offering. I offer the bare Glock lefty, but I may start offering some lights. And then probably followed by either the P80 builds or the SIG P365. I don't have a P365 yet, but people have been blowing up my emails since it was announced to do a review on one. So I'm trying to see if Shooting Surplus can get one to get out to me, but if not, I'll just buy one pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. P10C review videos coming up soon. Angstat review. I built Fortis built for me. Well, I told them what I wanted and they put it together, and I got Cerakoted by Matt, and that's about done. That's an SPR 18-inch SPR build coming up. Truck stuff, for those of you that are into that, I've kind of alluded to it. I'm getting a lift soon. Yeah, Glock lefties. So it's the thing is, my holsters, the models that I do are dictated by demand, strictly and purely demand, and if I like the gun. There's a lot of Taurus GT 111 P2 or something requests, and I get some high point requests and stuff, so it's like some guns that I don't really recommend, because my holsters are expensive, so I don't think that crowd really wants to buy an expensive holster for their really cheap guns. So anyways, but for the most part, demand drives which guns I offer. And there isn't a ton of lefty demand out there. So the time involved to put in CAD and design and prototype and test and mill and mold and make a holster and refine and readjust the CAD and remill new molds and then test it again and adjust, that's a long life cycle for someone that's busy like me. My brother does a lot of that, and he's a busy guy too, so it's like a lot goes into each of my holsters, my current new holsters, because they're very custom. So all that to say, lefties are coming, and people are like, you're not showing lefties any love, but the thing is, there's just not many of you to love, so it's nothing personal, just demand. I don't know, what else? Anything else good at NRAAM?
What else was there? I don't know.
Bunch of companies. I mean, I was just kind of walking around, so it was different. Like at SHOT, I had meetings set up. It was like my first shot, and I was like, oh, I'm a YouTuber, and I need to meet a bunch of companies and press the flash and meet companies that have sent me stuff and try to develop new relationships. And it was good. I still had a good time, but I was just rushing like from here to here and there to there and there. And at NRA annual meeting, I planned literally nothing. So I've been kind of walking around and just talking to people and having a good time, so it's fun. Any RMR reviews in the works? I don't have any planned, but I could do one. I've done some red dot videos on my channel.
What do you have?
I have them all, man. I have
Viper.
Delta Point Pro, multiple RMRs and different types, the Viper,
Shield sight?
the Burris, Fast Fire. I don't have a shield sight, no.
Yeah.
So that's probably the one main one that I don't have that I should get. Are you going to do a mold for the new Compact 3.5 that was just announced? Since it was just announced and I don't have one, it's impossible.
We gotta go check that out tomorrow, because we did not check out.
Oh yeah, Smith & Wesson, right? Well, this is so Smith & Wesson M&P, they just released or announced the 3.5 inch M2.0. So the new, it's so stupid because before the new M2.0 compact came out, there was a 9mm compact, which was a 3.5 inch. Then they released the M&P M2.0 compact, which was the 4-inch. So then they had an M&P compact and then the M&P compact, but they were different. And now they released a new M&P compact, which I haven't actually looked. It might be called the subcompact. Call our tactical strippers and get them 40 by 30 to stand your grounds. It's probably like the sizes they carry are like the holsters I carry, and it's really just demand drives which ones they have, so I'm not sure. Fieldcraft mobility, Razor Gen 2 versus Trigicon version. It's tough because I have so many RMRs, so it's hard for me. I don't have connection at Vortex. Maybe I could try again, but I think I reached out to them when I was a little smaller, and they were like, we're set on media right now. So I have no incentive to spend money on like lower quality optics when I already have a bunch of the higher quality optics. Oh, RMR, not the RMR, the 1 through 6 scope. Yeah, I don't have many scope guns. So my new SPR build, I'm putting a Leopold Mark IV, I think 2-10 on it. And I'll talk about that scope. But I just don't have many scoped guns, so...
Yeah, I have the Vortex PST Mark II. That's the 1-6.
Yeah, I had the Vortex Razor 1-6 on an old gun, and I realized that I just didn't really like it.
Yeah.
On ARs, like I either want an 18-inch SPR long-range gun to shoot 200 plus yards,
Yeah.
or I want a red dot which I prefer in like 1 to 200 yards.
Yeah.
So like the 1 to 6 magnification range for what I do, I don't really find a point in it. Like maybe if I was doing like 3-gun competitions or something like that, it makes more sense. But for me, I want a small, fast red dot, and that's good for me from 0 to 200 yards. Or I want a long range, like a 2 to 10 or something like that.
Yeah.
For longer range. So that's kind of my philosophy. I'm not saying like I'm right. That's just how I like to do it. So 1 to 6s, I experimented with them, or 1 to 4s, or 1 to 8s, and it's just, I don't really care for them. So probably won't do that. I forget what I was getting into. Oh, fieldcraft mobility. Yeah, okay. So fieldcraft mobility, the deal behind that is, so for those that don't know, there's a outlet called Fieldcraft Survival, which probably a lot of you know. They have, I guess it's like the number 2, it kind of fluctuates, but the number 2-ish podcast on iTunes in their sector, which I don't know what their sector is, really. There's not like a survival sector, but whatever category they are, they're like one of the most popular. So a lot of people listen to the podcast. They have a big Instagram following, like 170,000 or something. Anyway, so they're pretty popular. And the thing is, they're a bunch of like former team guys and special forces that, well, not all of them, but a lot of them, and then they're into like overlanding, off-road stuff, medical training, and guns. And if you watch my channel, I'm into all those things. I'm not a former, I never served, so I'm just a loser in that regard, but everything else that I'm into currently lines up really well with them. A handful of them, or a couple of them, I guess, have been a fan of my channel and what I do for a long time. And they said, this is what they told me anyway, they vet their people that they invite to be part of their tribe for a long time and see, like, you know, how good their content is, how good their audience is, like the kind of information, if I'm legit or if I'm stupid or if I'm fluff or if I'm real. And they vet people and then they talk to them. So anyways, they reached out to me. They were like, hey, we'd love you to become part of the tribe. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. I have no idea what that means. So we had a quick phone call, and they'd be like, oh yeah, would you be interested in work together? Yada, yada, yada. And I was like, yeah, that sounds cool. I don't know what it means, but we'll figure it out. And then they made a post on Instagram like, oh, our newest tribe member.
Oh, really? They made an announcement about it?
Yeah, they announced it on their Instagram page. Like, before I really knew what was involved. So then everyone was reaching out and be like, oh, congrats on the blah, blah, blah. What's that mean? And I'm like, I don't know what it means, honestly. Wow.
Well, sounds like they're excited to have you.
But they're their own thing. Like, I'm last line of defense, so it's not like I'm going to change my name to like Fieldcraft Survival Mike or something like that. There already is like 3 mics on their tribe. But anyways, so I'm still last line of defense. I'm still doing my own thing, but I may like collab with them. They said now I can like go to whatever classes that they do, and I can help teach them. But I'm not really a teacher or an instructor. And then I get access to all their network of stuff and people. So that's cool. It's a cool opportunity because they seem like cool guys and they're legit and they do all the things I'm into. And they're based out of Colorado. Granted, it's like 5 or 6 hours from me in Colorado, but still not unrealistic, I guess, for me to go down there. So that's the Fieldcraft Survival thing. That's pretty cool. Tomorrow I'm going to try and talk to warrior poet John Lovell about, I don't know, nothing really. I don't have any collab, but I want to take a course with him, so talk to him about that.
Cool dude.
A really nice guy. And I don't know, are there other people that you guys want me to like collaborate with? Any? I mean, feel free to comment if there is, and I'll catch it. I don't know. I don't know what else. That's about all I got going on here. So, feel free to ask questions if you want, because I don't know what else to talk about. Talon's coming later. I haven't filmed a single thing here, unfortunately. I brought my camera, and I'm not doing. I just don't feel like filming. Alright, so truck stuff, truck plans. I, like a year ago, reached out to some companies because I was thinking about dumping a bunch of money. So I don't know, I'll get personal real quick. I guess like a year and a half ago, I was going through a divorce with the craziest person I've ever met. And
Straight crazy.
yes, I don't talk about her in like a public domain, but it was bad. And after that divorce, I was like, well, she took all my money, but after that divorce, I was like, I need to dump some money into my truck. And so started speccing everything out, talked to companies, total chaos and a bunch of stuff. And I realized like doing what I needed, or doing what I wanted, not needed at all, doing what I wanted was gonna cost like $30,000 or something. And I was like, okay, never mind, I guess I won't do anything for a while. But anyways, in those talks, I was like reached out to Total Chaos, who like does the most legit lifts ever. And they kind of like told me they'd work with me on some stuff. And then I kind of fell off the radar for a while in deep depression. And eventually it was like, I'm gonna put some money into my truck, came back to my truck. Now, reached back out to Total Chaos. So I'm gonna have a Total Chaos upper control arms and a spindle gusset, which is just like a reinforcement thing, and body mount shop. They sent me out some bed stiffeners to put on because I have a load on my bed. I'll explain all this stuff in more detail later. Researched a lot of shocks, if I wanted to go with like Icon or Toy Tech or Fox or Kings. Through most of that research, I found out that Kings were kind of the softest. Yeah, 30K may have been an exaggeration, but if you want like long arm travel and everything, that's like $8,000 or $9,000 all in, plus wheels, tires, bumpers, winch. It adds up super fast. So like 30,000 isn't unrealistic. Like what a lot of these guys put into their trucks. I don't have that kind of money to put into my truck, obviously. I don't know how so many people do. So a lot of people look at my truck and they're like, that's sick. And it's like mostly stock. And then I look at other people's trucks and I'm like, they just bought a $40,000, $50,000 truck and put literally another $50,000 into it. I can't do that. So anyway, yeah, I wanted to just like go big because I was just like depressed and and didn't. But yeah, so I want to do practical mods. So it's going to be about Fox shocks. So I got Fox because I heard they were like really soft, and I wanted soft stuff because a lot of my driving, I do some off-roading, but a lot of my driving is just on washboards. So progressive versus everything, and I did a lot of research, and like Icon's kind of better for like big, slow jumps, and like Kings and Fox were better for like shorter, smaller bumps and stuff. So I went with Fox because Kings is just like a little Gucci, a little gaudy for me, like bright blue and crazy. And I was kind of like, I want to be a little more understated. And Fox is a little cheaper too. And from everything I read, they're really solid. So I went with Fox coilovers in the front and regular shocks in the rear with remote reservoirs because I wanted a little bit of bling. I think the remote reservoirs were overkill, but I wanted to do that. And I went with the Dakar. This is like too detailed for those that aren't into the trucks, but OME Dakar leaf pack in the back with one add a leaf because I do have a little bit of weight back there, medium duty, so not heavy duty. And that's it for now. I'm in talks with Pelfrey Built because they have kind of relationships with some of the Fieldcraft guys, and maybe I'll get some Pelfrey Built armor. They said they're not sending anything out free, like all their 100% sponsored trucks are already accounted for, but maybe they work with me on a discount or something, I don't know. Or maybe I'll go with the company RCI because they're a Colorado company, and if I'm just gonna buy something full price, I'd probably rather support a Colorado company. But if I can get an arrangement with some pro Second Amendment, which Pelfrey Built is, company that does really nice, high quality products, then I'll think about going that route. I don't know. That's it. So lift, bigger tires. I'm going with 295, 75 R16s, which are about 33.5-inch tires. So about a half inch bigger than kind of the standard. So I'm not sure if I'll need gears. I would like 456s, which aren't available for the 3rd gen as far as I know. So if I need gears, I'll need to go for the 488s, which means I won't have very good highway gas mileage, but I'm mostly driving up and down mountain roads, so I'm not driving a ton at highway speed, so I might be okay with 488s. And then little other things, maybe I'll add onboard air, maybe I'll add other stuff. Yeah, I saw you talking about the diff breather. Comms, hams, yeah, so I have some handheld hams. I don't have my hand license, oddly enough. Good timing for the question is on the plane I started studying for my ham technician license, and I'll study probably on the way back because I don't think I'm going to film anything on this trip, honestly, so I'm not going to edit video on the plane, so I'll probably continue studying for my ham technician test then. And I'm really busy, so like kind of these downtimes is the only times I have to study because I can't do anything else. I'm on a plane. So depending on if I study enough for those, hopefully I'll go take my test. I don't know when the testing is. So hopefully within the next month I'll get my ham thing, and then maybe I'll install like an actual car unit. Because right now I have a couple handheld hams. And I either listen when we're going out or we broadcast on MERS frequencies. Easy test, you say that, but it's like 435 questions that some of them are easy and obvious, and others like, what? And it's just memorization, and I'm ADD, and we'll see. But yeah, I know like it's not a hard test, it's just a lot of memory that I gotta do. New get home bag, yeah, so you guys know, what's up?
What's up?
I'm doing live Patreon stuff, but I think I'm gonna wrap it up soon. Was it? I'm so ADD.
So sorry.
I don't remember what I was even talking about. I was talking about truck stuff, ham stuff. Oh, new get home bag. Okay, yeah. So VanQuest, I kind of have a good giveaway. Did happen. Yeah. 2 people won. You can rewatch the video, but I'm gonna contact who won. So that happened. Sorry, you missed it. Get home bag. Yeah, so VanQuest reached out. They launched a new bag that they thought would be great for a get home bag in multicam black. They know I love multicam black, so they sent one out. It's an Ibex 35. So I'm gonna be outfitting that over the next few weeks, probably testing it out. I was thinking about going and like running the stairs at Red Rocks like with a full loadout and seeing how it does. So new get home bag video is coming. I talked to Vertex and Premier Body Armor asked if I wanted to do a shoot up the panel test. So they sent me out a pack and a panel to shoot. Yeah, I have this all on chairs to make it higher, so it's not like looking up my nose as I'm talking, and they're like looking at it.
Heavy duty ranger. This tube life.
Yeah. I'm so distracted right now. I'm drinking this pina colada thingy. We went and got wings, and they had like margarita machine thingy there, so I got one. It's pretty good, but it's super sweet. So get home bag, I'll do that. Oh, shoot it up, Vertex bag. Vertex bag plus Premier Body Armor, which is pistol rated stuff. So I'm gonna shoot it up with the common stuff and it's gonna stop it like they always do, so it's kind of pointless to do. But I'll shoot some kind of weird loads at it maybe. And then Magnum Research, who's owned by Carr. Funny thing, I actually was already because I was like, I want to shoot this thing with a 50 caliber Desert Eagle, but I don't have one. So I reached out to Magnum Research and asked if they would be interested in sending one out for like testing and stuff. They have a new model, the L6, which has like a built-in comp. They said sure. So they sent that out. It's actually waiting at my FFL right now. I haven't picked it up yet. So I'm gonna test the body armor with the standard calibers and then 50, which it's not rated for. and we'll see what it does. I don't know, Premiere might get mad at me for doing that or something, but whatever, I feel like doing it. And I might try and shoot it with like subsonic 300 blackout, because I'm curious about that. Yeah, I'll probably shoot it with HST, which is my carry load, maybe like Hornady, Critical Duty, or I have a handful of rounds that I might shoot at it, and I do want to shoot it with FMJ, because really FMJ, I think probably it's pointier and has a higher probability to penetrate than a hollow point, because it'll like expand and get caught in the Kevlar. I'm not sure, I'm kind of speculating on this. So I think an FMJ will have more chance to penetrate. For 50 AE, I don't know. I know that stuff's expensive, so I'll probably just buy whatever's cheapest, because realistically nobody's gonna shoot it with a 50 caliber, because seriously, but I just want to do it anyway. So that's coming up. Yeah, I don't know, I always like to hear Patreon, you guys are like my family, so video ideas that you guys want to see or hear, I like your recommendations, because I like feedback and I like your help to dictate what's on the channel. But yeah, that was a loud ice maker. I think so. Yeah? It was ice?
It's nice.
Yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna wrap this up. So if you have any last minute questions, let me know. Otherwise, tomorrow, I'm recording on my Pixel. I actually canceled. I found myself using my Android phone and never using my iPhone. And it was stupid to have two phones, so I canceled my iPhone. So now I only have my Pixel, because it's the phone I prefer. So this is on my Pixel. And yeah, so tomorrow I'm gonna, for those of you that are around at NRAAM, metal targets I use. Yeah, I have old ghetto ones. Sheepdog Targets is sending me out. I don't know if you see, if you watch Warrior Poet, he just did a video recently on like a target he was working on them with, which is super portable. So I'm gonna pick up one of those from Sheepdog Targets and try that out, and I'll probably talk about it at some point. Belt giveaway was done already, so you can scroll back. I'm gonna be contacting who won you on the M&PM 2.0 3.5 inch. Yeah, I don't have one. I may get one at some point. It's not high on my lists. I'll probably get a P365 first, and then the 3.5 inch later. Yeah, so I will be posting this, so you'll be able to watch it. Patrons will be able to watch it later. Pen is a prototype that I made my brother. So I say I made. I helped him design. He learned CAD. So I told him what I wanted and he made it. So we made it, but I thought of it. And I don't want to talk about it because I don't think any of you will steal my idea, but it's something that like hasn't really been done that I really like, and so I'll share details with that later when I've actually made it. But it's gonna be cool for me. It's just like my holsters. It's a tactical pen that I wish existed and it didn't exist in the market, so I made it. And so I made it for myself, and we'll see if it's received well with other people. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a Kickstarter for it or something. But it's kind of complex. So I can 3D print it. I do have a 4-axis mill, but I don't know how to CNC it without needing like a custom thread tap. So I don't know. It's at a pause while I get this holster business running. And then through the holster business, it will open me up. It will open up my outlet basically to sell more LLOD products. So the idea for Last Line of Defense Started with holsters because I started making those for myself and other people wanted them. And I'm gonna start making other things. So maybe pouches, maybe belts, maybe pens, maybe I'd like to design flashlights because I think none of them are that great. I'd like to design maybe knives, little tools. So I have like a lot up in my head of how to make everything in my life better than it is currently. It's just the resources and time. But I have a lot of good plans for the manufacturing side of last line of defense, I guess. Wait time on holsters is about 4 weeks right now, 3 to 4 weeks usually. I'm hoping to keep 4 weeks or less because I hate like 8-week lead times and stuff. That's crazy. So through this transition, I'm hoping to do 4 weeks or less. I'm gonna try and over the course of the next month or 2 or 3 build up inventory of some of the more popular models and sell those as quick ship items, you know, so like a black Glock 19 holster or something. So yeah, exciting times ahead for me. I'm continuing my day job, so it limits what I can do with my side job, which is in addition to this YouTube thing. But I'm gonna keep doing the YouTube thing because I have you guys supporting me. So YouTube's still good. My channel hasn't been banned, obviously. Yeah, LLD Apparel, I'm working on hats, probably work on shirts. I'm probably gonna order made in USA blanks shirts and work with a local screen press to get those done rather than use like a big service. So I have plans for that too. It's just, I'm good at making holsters and those other things I'm not good at. So they take a little more time. I don't like fabric on holsters. I think it's stupid because it catches on pants, wears out your pants faster, collects sweat, starts to stink. I'm not a fan of fabric on inside the waistband holsters, personally. So if I'm not a personal fan of it, I'm probably not going to sell it. For OWB, it makes more sense. So maybe I'll offer it when I start offering OWB holsters. Okay. Oh, gun. Yeah, Danny posted a pic. I didn't even see it. All right, guys. I think that's it. Feel free to comment on this post over on Patreon or in the video. And yeah, I'll get back to it. Thanks for the support. As always, congrats to the winners. I hope you have a wonderful and safe Cinco de Mayo. Don't drink and drive. Call an Uber or a Lyft or walk or take the bus. Thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you guys later. Peace. Once I can figure out how to stop it.